Alrighty, I've been running late to work, I've been sidetracked, I've been distracted, I've been preoccupied, and I'm late, but we're still gonna be playing some of this game. It's gonna be fun, we're gonna have a blast. A great blast, as I am gonna be spending the next 5 hours designing a city and burning it to the ground consecutively. As if we're having a deja vu. But we'll be fine. So yeah, the plan still remains the same. As always, we're probably gonna be playing one whole mission today. It's probably gonna take like 1 to 2 hours. And we'll design a pretty neat city, I'm sure of it. Did I say city? I meant shitty, my bad. Either way, so here we are. We are in the lovely country of Zhenxiao. Wait, are we in Zhenxiao? We are in Zhenxiao. Linxiao. Ah. Alright, well, you know, cool little city. We have a little bit of desert, we have a nice little river, we have whatever the hell that is. Rocks, apparently. Neat little road. It's cool. Cool. It's all neat, but the real neat thing here is that we now have access to a Lacquer. A Lacquer? Lacquer? Whatever the hell. It's fancy pottery, so no more copper. We're gonna make some cool thingamajigs. Speaking about no more copper, there are copper deposits, but we don't care about that. We want iron. Any chance that there is some iron about? So I'm just kinda gonna get orientated with our surroundings. Bah, bingo. And then we can build a fantastic city. Ah, shit. What type of food do we have? We have access to a farmhouse and hemp. Oh, soy, millet, wheat. Perfect. We even have some irrigation channels if I decide to use them. Alright. That's cool. Cool. Our objectives, by the way: build a grand temple complex, produce 18 lacquer vessels in 1 year. Well, it's gonna be fun. 3 mandatory animal type required and 12 months of heroes. All of it is quite non-trivial, but we should focus on what matters the most. We build a military and we don't get our asses kicked. Something that has been happening way too... Oh, catapult fort. Way too often, way too painfully. Let's see. Can we actually use... We can make iron weapons, I do believe. So yeah, iron weapons is definitely worth it. Let's go and check out the Lacquerwares and see what we need in order to make those. Seems to be wood. I'm actually being blinded here, hold on, holy crap. I'm getting lacquered. It doesn't even make any sense, but that's fine. So I think we're gonna be building our food district right over here. Probably gonna build our population center on this nice, very desert dirty spot, which is gonna be fun. And yeah, we'll probably cut down some trees, build some elite housing. Probably all the way up here. Yeah, let's dedicate this area at least to housing some farms. The only downside is the iron is actually quite secluded. Very secluded. Locker items, we have access to silk. Let's not forget about the fiasco that we had last time where I forgot we actually had access to silk. As I'm struggling to turn a profit. Ay. Alright. Anyways, enough orienting. Let's get to building. Our budget is actually quite extensive. I like it. I'm gonna burn down most of these trees. Now, I can't remember how I built these housing blocks. I always forget. It is quite infuriating. I think last time what we did was I grabbed 9 of them. So instead of 10, we grabbed 9, just like that. Oh yeah, I really don't like doing this. I kind of forgot that part. Well, it's happening. I think this actually gives too much space on the inside. So you don't need more than 1 row of hedges, so doing it this way is just kind of wasteful. In hindsight... Yeah, let's just stick with it. I was debating whether or not to quickly restart to fix it, but nah, we don't need no restarting. How did yesterday's stream go? I'd say it went pretty well. I'd say it went pretty well. I'm pretty sure people will have a vast different opinion about it, but I'd say it went pretty well. Quite a bit of fun. Got our asses kicked, mostly some ass kicking. You add some 2x2 service buildings inside and do a gate to disallow certain walkers going through. Oh, that actually is pretty damn clever. That is pretty damn clever. Oh my. Wow. Ho. That is a really good one. I don't know if they can walk a circle. That's the only downside, but we'll see. That is incredible. Why did I not think about that? It's so obvious. Wait a minute. Shit, I can only do it to building inspectors. And religious devotees. Yeah, maybe what I just did wasn't the smartest thing, but I can manage. I definitely can manage. Alright. Yeah, let's get some building inspectors on either side. Then we're also gonna slap in the religious people, ancestral shrine, and we're probably also gonna be doing the Taoist shrine themselves. That means we can allow religious devotees and building inspectors. Well, let's see how this goes. This might actually be a pretty fun experiment that is gonna completely backfire. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay. For now, let's go with the herbalist stall. Let's see if we can also slap down an acupuncturist. Herbalist, acupuncture. We have a shrine. We also are gonna be needing a watchtower. Yeah, that's right. And then of course we slap down a few more houses. How? Of course, we're also going to be needing a administrative say. Oh, they do say that this thing emits appeal. All right. This is so stupid. I love it. We also have access to a mint. Now, I can't remember exactly if a mint needed iron, but I do believe so, in order to fabricate money. Also, the only downside of this is it's offset. It's a 4 wide, and the inner circle is 5 wide. Anyways, that being said, we have a few trade routes available from the start as well. I'm looking for the tax office, by the way. I just wasn't able to find it because I'm special. Not in a good way. How's everybody doing today? Regardless of that, obviously I have gone insane already. I'm beyond saving at this point. Everybody else is doing pretty fine. And this does look pretty neat, gotta say. Alright, this will do the trick. Oh no. No, we're gonna be fine. Perfect. Anyways, let's slap down those houses and whoop. Oh, hold on. And whoop. We're all happy. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's continue this road just a bit further. Let's make sure that we slap down that market that I really want up and running ASAP. Common market square, just like that. And we probably got to block it off as well. And last but not least, we're probably also going to need at least the food stall and the hemp stall. It's always pretty good to get that already all sorted out. Speaking about all sorted out, since we are going to be running with farmhouses, is there a quick way to get some food into our city ASAP? You're willing to buy lacquerwares. They're willing to buy wood. They sell silk. These guys sell jade and stone. Yeah, I need to establish some trade routes with my neighbors. Anyways, none of them seem to be urgently selling food, sadly. Wait. Yeah, wood. One guy is willing to buy wood. Completely unrelated, yeah. There's one thing I always struggle with, which I always find slightly frustrating. Right, we need a mill. There we go. But yeah, there's one thing I always find very frustrating. There's no easy way to also have a guardhouse that will cover the market square without having a road adjacent to the market square that covers more than one tile. So you always end up with these weird, awkward looking places. We have a warehouse right over here. I'm starting to think that maybe I should remove 2 slices of road. I think that might actually work quite nicely. Anyways, let's finish this setup and get the ball rolling. And eventually we're also gonna need a musician's school. I'm slightly overbuilding, I'm very much aware of that. I tend to do that on a daily basis at this rate. But that's alright. Eventually this needs to be a nice, neat little circle. But yeah. For now, we'll just build through a road. We roadblock it, so the guard doesn't wander off. And let's build some farms. Anyways, let's look at the water table here real quick. This is not fertile ground, which is quite unfortunate. But this down here is. Starting to think that maybe I should just take one on the chin and just say whatever, we'll cover it regardless. It just won't be running as efficiently. Alternatively, I can also just kind of paint the maximum limit I'm willing to go. Or, alternatively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I can't pull water from the river. Have irrigation right over here and have that cover that. That doesn't work because it has a range of 5. Doesn't matter. Let's stick with the solution. One, 2, 3. Check. And let's start with some millet. I'm curious when the harvest seasons are. So let's see. Millet is currently out of season. Starts in July. What about wheat? March. And then we have soybeans as well, which is May. So weirdly enough, we would never ever be able to combine both soybeans and wheat together. Because I think it takes roughly more than a month to harvest. So basically once the wheat starts, we also will be working on the soybeans. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. That was employees needed, that is perfectly fine. So that's soybeans, this is wheat, let's get... Oh shit. Yeah, that's a bit awfully planned on my end, oops. Get some more soybeans. Ah, they're moving quite slowly. Let's get one additional farmhouse, and I'd say I'd be quite happy with our food production in that case. Let's see. This is gonna drive people mental. It's definitely gonna drive me mental. This is soybeans, right? Yes. So I'd like wheat over here. Oh yes, look at this. And millet on the other end. How awful. I myself am hating it already. Rip. Right, that is a really good start in my opinion. That takes care of that. So, we have food, we have entertainment, we have religion, we need more houses. Houses on the other end as well, I kind of forgot about that. So that takes care of most of the necessities of our people. Of course, one of the other things we're gonna have to do as well is build some hemp farms. That is gonna come up next. Okay. Let's have them all block in for now. So far I'm not too disappointed about about the people, to be fair. The people are doing pretty well. Fields are being worked at already. Let's bump those wage rates to the maximum, which is going to be pretty cool. And I probably also need to start contemplating setting up a wood production already. So wood is gonna be yet again one of our major resources. Unquestionably, it is gonna be one of our major resources. I mean, if it isn't for our logging sheds, how else are we gonna make money, right? Okay, that takes care of that. I'm gonna need at least one warehouse. Ah, you guys like to be near rocks, that was the thing. This warehouse will just accept wood. Just like that. This warehouse will just accept hemp for now. 16 of it, just like that. And then we pull this road all the way down and we block it off. That at least should allow my tax administration to work properly. Needs water in order to evolve. I hope it's because the house was delayed. Yes, it is because the house is delayed. We still have a proper circle happening. This is gonna get interesting in a fun way. Quite happy about this actually. Quite happy. Cool. Next up is food production and well, food production is already happening. Next up is gonna be hemp production. So I'm still gonna stick with the usual shenanigans of having a 2x2. 2x2 for hemp farms. I still am fairly convinced they cannot support more than a 2x2 most of the time. But just to play it safe, I made sure there's a little bit of extra spacing for them to fill up. Yeah, I lied. There's no extra spacing. Okay, alright. So, everything's in place for a big win with a big success. Wood is being handled, wood is being procured. Next up we need to think about our military. That really is question number one. Actually no, question number one is what am I gonna do to offset the money cost? And that is those Lacquerwares that we talked about earlier. We don't need many. We probably need like 4 of them or 2. Let's start with 2. Yeah, 2. I like the sound of 2. Stored Lacquer. Stored wood. Oh no. How the hell do I get Lacquer trees? No! Okay, no, we still have access to silk. I actually panicked there for a moment, thinking that I mistook the Lacquer trees for silk, but no, that's not the case. I think we should still stick with the 2x2 smug that we've been going with. You know, play it safe and all that. So where's the silk? The silk is not being produced right now. The problem with the silk at the moment is I highly considered doing it, but we don't have anybody who's willing to buy silk from us. Kofu is willing to buy Lacquerwares, but they just terminate their trade route with us, otherwise we need to send gifts to some of our neighboring friends, which is yet again gonna cost money. No festival this year, that's right. You can always make it just a sacrifice, that is brilliant. We'll get on it after after I'm done setting up these little industries right here. Because I think it's quite important for me to start producing weapons as well. And this is gonna get expensive. This is gonna get hella expensive on the job offers. Not in a nice way either. Yeah, that's a really good point though. That's a really good point. Anyways, I don't particularly care that much about Feng Shui, to be fair. Actually, I do care too much about it, but I pretend that I don't care about it. Right, and then... oh, shit. Yeah, I kinda just undid that. Oops. Got some more weapon shops. Oh, you guys like being near trees. Or something, I don't know. Take it back, I actually don't know. Yeah, I think this works. So by the looks of it, we can actually build like maybe 1 or 2 more smelters, but that is not very high on my priority. Wood nurtures fire. It all works out in the end, right? It all works out. Yeah, I think we can actually build maybe 1 or 2 smelters, but we'll get back to that here in a bit. Because first off, we need to make sure that these industries are working adequately. Oh yeah, right, Zi Wang Mu, who's apparently contended for me existing. That's pretty cool. Pretty happy about that. And so is she, apparently. This should accept a Lacquerwares. 16 of it. I can't pronounce this. It's awful. It is truly awful. I'm gonna be saying it in the most stupidest ways possible. Please don't hurt me. But yeah, so the jobs that we require is actually rather high. Soon we can export lacquer. So for now, let's start lacquer. Slacker. There you go. Easy. Anyang. Where's Anyang? Right here. Ow. Who keeps getting hurt? Somebody consistently keeps hurting themselves. I don't know how. Oh, right. We're gonna be selling wood. There you go. Well, whatever floats my boat, right? And I think it's also quite prudent that we get a mint. I think we can only have 1 mint. Fire in the city. It's a hut. Well then. Anyways, I do believe we can only have 1 mint, so let's make the best out of it. We need 104 workers. Now that is really bad news. Keep in mind that every single worker that we need just slows down our farming capabilities. Hence, I want to start sending out some gifts to my neighbors. Small gifts of small stacks of wood, I suppose. Another useful use of wood. Time to bone our enemies. I shouldn't be laughing because they won't come knocking on my door and try to kill me. As is Chinese tradition. Well, for me at least. Right. You feel neglected. That's okay. Hey, Can you stop grabbing my wood? Thank you. Son of a bitch. Okay, food has arrived in our cities. Our shitties. Next up is millet. Keeping this stable and having it grow is currently not going too great. I'm starting to think that maybe one of the things I should be doing is turning off some unnecessary industries. Let's start with that. Wood is quite important here. Let's cut down on one smelter and let's copper ore. That was a waste of money. So they actually require copper. Staffed administrative town is required. Speaking about that, this building needs road access. Oops. Oh, that probably means I'm also not collecting taxes. I don't think I want to turn it on. If I turn it on, we're basically gonna need to fill up an additional 40 jobs. Let's first go for stability. Stability before anything else. We still have 220 people who are heading towards our city, which is quite great. And we are slowly draining our cash reserves, and that is perfectly fine with me for now. We send out envoys to different cities, which is also quite nice. Actually, I can just sacrifice some weapons. Hey, Sanjay. Oh, alright, let's keep it flowing. No festival this year yet again, would have guessed. Okay, it's time to collect some taxes. It's not operating efficiently. There is room for ambitious men to bring honor to their family. That's good. Honor be upon thee. Before you die. Oh, he's joyful. Your city is now worthy of an ancestral hero. Well, will you look at that. I should be careful though, because I should be stockpiling weapons so that once I actually plonk this thing down, and I'm about to do so. But yeah, once I plonk this thing down, I should be able to staff it almost immediately. This building requires road access. Well then. Oh no. Might have made a mistake here. Right, and now we're also making an army. Perfect. Job-wise, we are fulfilling our workers' need for workers. I think it's about time that we expanded our food farm. I say very dubiously, actually. Should I? Probably should. I probably should. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we go up here. We remove this road and I'll slap in another farmhouse. Alright, 1, 2, 3, because I do not know how to count. It's quite embarrassing. Quite often I'll just lose track of counting. Yeah, so now the awkward part comes where I basically will assign both soybeans and wheat to the same farmhouse. So the perfect growing season for wheat is March, and the growing season for soybeans is 1 month later in April. So that might actually conflict with one another. Alrighty. Let's make sure that our gods remain appeased. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine, don't worry about it. Now this, wait. This is an aesthetic building block. Uh, yes. Yes, I almost would agree if it wasn't for the sake that this administrative city is off by 1. That is driving me mental. Otherwise, it's perfect. I mean, you gotta finish the walls, gotta get rid of the crappy houses, get rid of those stupid people carrying bags, leaving my city. Maybe a few less fires would be nice as well. Ah, shit. No, somebody's dropping the ball. Oh boy. Here comes the mass devolution. See, this is what I get for saying that this looks appeasing. Alright, so... didn't we send wood to Yi? Needs rice, produces bean curds. Needs salt as well. I need to establish a trade route with Quofu. That definitely is a priority. Then we have Anji. I really could have sworn that I sent envoys towards them. Guess they got intercepted or some crap. Maybe they didn't want my wood. That's another possibility. Yeah, keep your filthy wood to yourself. There you go. Whoa, hold on, that was a request, wasn't it? 5 Lacquerware. Well... I have some really bad news for you, buddy. I don't think I'll be able to produce that. Oh man, they're gonna get so mad. Gonna get so mad. It actually bothers me quite a bit. Right, envoys almost all have reached their destined cities. That is quite nice, with the exception of Shu. What am I gonna do with you, Loyai? There we go. Yeah, we can celebrate New Year. That's perfectly fine. Ah, we're just about making it. Nice. Alright, so now we know a bit more about the world around us. Anyi needs lacquerware, so kaching, and they need ceramics. This right here is, Anyi is where we're gonna be making our cash with ceramics, rice, ceramics, lacquerware, and even carved jade if I so desired. Yulen, weapons and silk, especially the silk is what makes it worthwhile together with the wood. And they actually produce game meat, which we gotta import. Again, weapons and silk. Silk is the moneymaker. Screw lacquerware, silk is the moneymaker. Bingo, we should establish a trade route with Wu whenever we can. Let's start by first making sure we're financially stable. Thank you very much. Financially stable, he says. Okay, this is the plan. I'm gonna dedicate this area specifically to the creation of silk. I think we can run our entire economy of silk, so that should be fine. So let's start very small and simple. Very small and simple. We built like 7 warehouses, 22 weaver. That is what I usually will do, yeah. That is what I usually will do. I have such a bad habit of mass industrialization, it's actually pretty embarrassing. Like, I'm mentally committed to building 2 of them, and here I'm arguing already to build a 3rd one. Okay, how about we build 4? There you go. See? I just went from 2 to 4. I have a problem. Just can't help it. I have a problem. And it's a nasty one. So yeah, on that notion, let's see. Let's see. We take a silkworm shed. We'll use this little edge as our outer edge. Just like that. And we plant some mulberry trees. And still, I'm gonna stick with the 2x2. It's a really bad habit. I always feel like a 3x3 is too large. I really should read up on this. I know that my opinion, when I say a 3x3 is way too large, is highly opinionated, to put it... Ooh, nice houses. To put it quite nicely. But I won't be surprised if a 3x3 is just too much, but maybe a 2x3 or some crap. Aloy, regard you more highly. Well, thank you. That is exactly what I was going for. Alright, but we need to establish a trade route as well with one of these idiots. And it's gonna be Wu. Only I had some weapons in backup. Only I had some more weapons. Only I hadn't given weapons to the gods. Damn it. Ay ay ay. Right, let's drop the wage rate a bit. And let's quickly check out our government. So how much money are we receiving? We're receiving roughly about 1600. But at the same time, we're spending roughly about 1600 in taxes, in wages as well. So if we reduce the wages, cut down on our construction, and lower the amount of gift/aid, we might be able to break even. That is the important part here, trying to break even. If we can pull that off, then we can survive until we have a trade route. But yeah, one of the things that requires is more weapons. Then again, I did just build a bunch more things that require wages. Ah, shit. Also, we are now fully, completely and totally out of wood. And hemp. Ah, fuck me. Well, it was fun while it lasted. No more hemp. I think I missed hemp season as well. So yeah, we can expect massive devolution. Well, there was still one tiny piece of hemp left, which is quite nice, but it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. Oh yeah, here we go, they're devolving already. That was quick. Oh, looks like some of the houses have been offset. That's quite nice. Not nice enough though. Oof. You should just be accepting hemp here. Not hemp, silk. So, eventually I also want to store raw silk. Because I want to have enough that we can have these things run year round instead of just whenever they receive. Okay, I have a set of 8 weapons. Let's give it to Wu. And this should convince them, hopefully, of our good intentions, and they're willing to establish a trade route with me. Then we can start exporting silk. 12 bundles of millet? How the hell am I gonna provide them with 12 bundles of millet when I barely have enough food to keep myself sustained? Oh yeah, speak about the devil. Well, shit. Oh, I guess I don't have much of a choice but to hoard some millet. Fun times ahead. I can actually safely do this, because if we can establish that trade route, I'll just simply be importing food instead. Let's appease to the gods so they don't chop my face off. Talking to you there, Shen Nong. Talking to you. Stockpile some millet if we can. I don't think we have enough though. Don't think we have enough. Let's see. 30 millet. Dispatch now. Perfect. We did have enough. Alright. Yeah, so appeasing, bending the knee to other people is quite important if I don't want them to knock my knees off. I prefer my knees intact, and that's the point I'm trying to get at. I think I might need another a lacquer refinery. We'll see. Ah, trade with Wu opens up. Now this is what I'm talking about. This trade is a game changer. This trade is gonna be a game changer. I wish we could build it one lower, but I guess this works. Yeah, so we're gonna be selling silk and we're gonna be buying fish and rice. Oh my god, they're actually willing to buy 36 pieces of silk? That is mental. That is truly mental. Somebody thought less of me, but I sent your stupid things into... bastards. You're never happy. Ow. So, I need to stockpile some fish. I need to stockpile some rice. And over here I want to stockpile some bean curds and I want to stockpile some millet. And this millet can be cancelled. Now I do believe there is somebody who's going to be delivering it, right? Happiness is overrated. Oh no. Hey, chocolate. Hey, no, you've been here. Look, I'm losing it. Oh, I'm sorry, chocolate. I'm so sorry. Gone completely bonkers. Living in a state of perpetual insanity. Alright, well, we need a bunch of workers anyways, that's fine. I want to make sure we don't run out of hemp. And the only downside here is that, a little hemp. Dead tired after work, don't blame you. I'd be dead tired after work as well. Matter of fact, I am. I actually kinda like this. Half dead, half asleep, oh no. Alright, so by the looks of it, we can actually use the expansion of one additional silkworm shed. Let's get down to it. Now let's actually restrict access to the upper area and the lower area. There. Just move back and forth there, buddy. You can do it. Alright, perfect. Okay, I need another silkworm shed. So apparently I really like my sheds nowadays. I know that we're eventually gonna need to expand our lacquer industry as well, but we'll get to that here in a bit. Wait a minute. Shit! Ooh, that was really bad actually. Let's hope that we can still sustain this. But we'll see. I actually didn't realize that our houses had devolved that badly. Exactly, silkworm is the shit. This house needs ceramics. Wait, hold on, what? Where the hell did you get ceramics from? What? Huh? Alright, well, let's focus on getting some ceramics. I have no idea where they got their ceramics from. That's fine. We can house up to an additional 1,000 people. That is quite significant. That number is quite significant. Right. So hopefully with this little expansion, we'll be able to fully let these things run 24/7. I'm gonna stop buying fish and rice for a while, because we have... Oh shit. Well, we're gonna stop buying rice for a while, because we still have quite a bit... Oh my god, okay. Hey gods, I know that I forgot about you for a bit, but here, have some wood. Shit. That's actually quite a bit. I need to improve the amount of lacquer that we're making as well. But first off, the more important stuff, we need ceramics. Let's set up some clay pits. Okay, and let's set up some kilns. Oh, damn. I've built them near the waterside. Yeah, we can go for good feng shui, right? Ooh, this is bad feng shui. As in, I don't like it. This is better. Yeah, so we can probably support up to 8. Two, 4, 5. 6. That will do for now. Again, this creates a giant need for jobs, but we still have 800 people coming in. As long as our houses keep evolving, we're gonna be... Who the hell did supply that? Wait. Maybe what's his face supplied it? Wang Di. Maybe Wang Di is the one that supplied it to people. I won't know who else could possibly do it. Right, so one of the other things we're gonna keep doing is we're gonna keep expanding our industry if possible. Which requires a palace and also requires some elite housing, so that's something that I need to start cracking down up. Or cracking down at on, where, whatever. I need to start doing it, that's what I'm trying to say here. I'm in the negatives. How did this happen? Oh, I know how this happened. Look at all those people working. Guys, please, don't leave. I need those fields, those hemp fields to finish here. So let's quickly jump to industry. Yeah, that is fine. Let's turn off the clay. Let's turn off the ceramics. Let's turn off the silk. Let's turn off the weapons. Let's turn off the... Yup. Okay. No. You guys can keep operating. Perfect. As long as these things finish. You're dancing. Well, it's basically work, right? Now everything can operate normally again. But this is our total job tally, by the way. 327 people. Anyways, there you go. Room for 1,300 more people. Anyways, our cash issue is spiraling out of control. Let's put a stop to it. Mostly because my silk is having some serious issues. Almost. Come on, just a bit more. There we go. At least we're in the positives. Okay, so next up is the ceramic. I don't think we have a place to store ceramic just yet, so let's get that done as well. There we go. Let's keep those houses evolving if we can. Access to an acrobat school. I actually think we can push it all the way up to, I think we can push it all the way up to... whatchamacallit? The next level. There we go, yeah, ornament apartment. But we don't have access to tea, so this is literally the limit. Yeah, look at that. So we went from minus 300 something workers to basically being equal. Of course, we still need 90 more if we're gonna pay normal tax rates, which is the plan. But we still have lots of people coming in, so yeah. We've done it. Alright, it's time to call it a day, right? Before bad stuff starts happening. I'm gonna have to massively expand this. So ideally speaking, what we will do at this point is I would look for something. Wow, yes, I would look for something. Thank you for clarifying this. Appetizing food. Why? I will look for a specific resource that I can exploit. And then we import it instead of producing it ourselves. That should save us some jobs. Alternatively, I can also import iron, but I don't think we'd be able to import enough iron. Because somebody was willing to sell me iron, but who was it? Yeah, there we go. Yulin. Anyways, done with the heroes. The 3 Manjari animal types is going to be relatively doable. The Grand Temple Complex, that's going to be the other challenge right over here. Yeah, so we're limited by appetizing food. That's okay, people are still floating into our city, but we've reached our limit, but it means they were 50 short, which actually is a really good sign. I'm quite happy about that. Fire in the city, yeah, I know. We knew about that. But yeah, that's one of my main concerns. We don't seem to be stockpiling food. Most of our food that we produce is instantly consumed. Anyways, this is working out quite nicely. Houses are evolving. People are flocking into our cities. Ceramics being produced. But we gotta produce more silk. There's 2 ways to go about this. We get more weavers. Unyoung demands lacquerware. Sure. We need to up our military. So, on that notion, let's look towards elite housing. So elite housing is actually quite doable, but all you need to do is plan it out properly. I think, personally, this will be a very nice place for elite housing, right over here. So let's first finish this wall. Something tells me I've actually, yep, screwed up over here. Alright. Just want to make sure it looks nice and identical. It's not often that I build cities that are supposed to look nice, so I want to make the most out of it. I want to make the most out of it. Even if it's gonna cost me an arm and a... Of course something catches fire. What a surprise. Now this is what I call pretty neat. This is my peak. Sad but true, but this is my peak. Now you have a prison. Is it really a prison if you live very comfortably? I mean, they have to pay taxes, I suppose, and work, which is, I guess, the real punishment. High unemployment is a real issue. Alright, time for us to solve this issue, like I said. We are gonna be building an elite housing block, which will offset the problems that we have with unemployment. I take it back. Gonna be expanding this area. There are literal dragons on the street. It's a madhouse. What can I say? It's state sponsored. Is it really that mad? Because if you say yes, you're gonna have to go to one of our holiday resorts. Nobody likes going to our holiday resorts. I mean, everybody loves going to our holiday resorts. This is gonna be expensive. Again, I like how I'm supposed to focus on lacquer trees, and here I am just building a giant silk farm. I mean, a giant silk farm. What? But I just... God dang it. Ay ay ay. I might have gone a bit overkill here. Hold on. I think this might already suffice. Yeah, that's more like it. It seems to me like you need to go to holiday resort. I have gone mad already. I don't need to go there. But yeah. If we can really boost our silk production, that would be beautiful. I don't know, I even feel like a 2x2 is maybe overselling it. Holy crap. Okay, guys, we might actually have a unemployment issue this time around. Let's start looking towards the better districts, right? You make the silkworms work harder. No. Animal cruelty. I'm okay sending people to mad holiday resorts, but animal cruelty? Oh no, that's taking it too far. Okay, so what's the plan? If I were to build these, I would have something that is a 4, 2, 4, 2 on either side, so that can be gardens and the likes. This will be the main road, this will be the houses. This little area is the part that disturbs me. So alternatively, I can use the same wall on the left side. Build the elite housing and kind of try to bend it around. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Oh boy. I want to go for a really nice sculpture, but I don't really see any sculptures that stand out to me. So how about we just smash down whatever we can? Right, we'll have a dog sculpture. Have another square. This is where the first 2x2 will be. And we'll be pulling through yet another red wall right over here. And this will give me ample space to build a preparative area right over here, which is relatively close to most of the storage over here. So yeah, this will most definitely work. Can I build a lion sculpture? Yes and no. Well, I don't care. I don't care right now. Let's go. Not a lion. How about a dragon? Okay. So, next up will be a nice large market square. Seriously? Gonna do me in like that, game? Really? Disappointed. Actually, I'm disappointed in myself. I just realized I did something pretty stupid. Alright, so, lion sculpture, check. Dragon sculpture, check. And then we have the two round pavilions, or whatever the hell they're called. I don't care. They're now pavilions. Like civilians, but they're pavilions. We go. Look at that. Oh yeah, right. This thing can actually explode. I always forget that is a definite possibility. Let's get a mill right over here. Let's get a warehouse right over there. Let's get a inspector house. Then we get a musician school, music school, acrobat place. Ah, damn it. We have a nice little soldier in the back. You know, I'm actually trying my hardest not to make it look like other crap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually giving it a shot right now. I can't believe this. For now, we'll restrict all access to food. That is perfectly fine with me. And everybody can tell me afterwards that it sucks and they don't know why I did it. Something that inefficient and... I know how to count. Fuck! What is wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with me? No, seriously. How? No, this is all according to plan, obviously. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, we'll just build it like a lot more dense, why not? Sounds like a terrible plan, but why not? Really? A desirable area, you say? Hmm. Never mind, I'll take it back. This is expensive. Not gonna lie, this actually is rather expensive. Doesn't even make sense to do that. That doesn't make sense either. Look at me, slowly trying to rebuild and redesign this as I'm hemorrhaging money left, right and center. How cute. For now we'll leave it be. We won't touch it. I need to do something about all the crap that we have stacked up at the moment that we're not even using. All I can hope for is that I can produce enough silk to offset the massive debt that I have. But looking at all the silk that's flowing in, that should be rather easy. Holy crap, actually this is insane. Man, that's effective. That is hella effective. 4 loads. So yeah, this entire thing about me being almost broke. Gone in the flesh. I sell, you buy, you buy. Oh man, I don't even know where that's from. Help. Getting old. Can't keep up with the heaps and the haps. So yeah, we're gonna be turning to the left here. Oh, this must be built in a high desirability area. Screw you. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I know how to count, but I also know that that is a terrible deal. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say that we do it like this, right? I give myself a little bit of extra space because I'm trying to avoid this area and we're actually actively It only gives me space for 1. And technically speaking, you need a bit of space. It's from this game. Let's see. This can be what I'm looking for, right?
No more today. All gone, all gone. I've had better fortune.
Oh.
And worse.
I did a similar thing with olives and wine and Zeus. I'd mass produce the damn thing and either drown my city in them or trade them away for money. Yeah, I mean, oh man, wine is amazing. Olive oil, oh. It's amazing. It's great. Oh fuck, this is not great. 215 people. Yeah, so this offset is actually what's killing me. I'm trying to figure out how I can make this work quite nicely, and I kinda can't. So what I'll probably do is just push it 2 up, and then take a turn to the side and just deal with the fallout any way I can. And we'll all small along the way. High desirability area, gasp. Alright, yeah, I think he didn't do it because he's out of the good stuff. No! I wish that one thing that I am missing is everything here is like 1x1s and 2x2s. Sometimes I wish there was a 4x4. That will be quite nice. The female, look at the scholar. Oh shit, the scholar doesn't like being near the female. Rip. Ooh, a Quarren. Shit. So I'm trying to explicitly go for stuff that actually has pretty decent feng shui, because I do believe that increases its appeal, or prevents its appeal from being decreased, something along those lines. Either way, I'm pretty sure it actually does make a difference. Okay, that's just incredibly dumb. Oh, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I figured it out. I figured it all out by myself. Gasp. Aha! I do like that. Anyways, that means that I... No. Now that is a really bad sign.
The people want to. No more today. All gone.
What do you
all
mean,
gone.
oh god?
The people want to. I've had better fortune. I've had worse.
Oh, hey, it's our New Year special bonus. How about improved production yield? That does sound pretty fun.
I sell. You buy. You buy.
I see. Who wants to live next to rich people? They're awful neighbors. Well, as far as I understand, rich people love living next to rich people because they all do the same type of illegal stuff. Right? Right? Shit. I was gonna say anyways, job's done, but job's not done. Rip. Nice dog. Hey. I mean, that kinda works. So we'll take it. It will be perfect, hold on, it will be perfect if I remove those two and I replace them with the square. What about... Yeah, sure, we'll go with the square. Then it will match this area. I must have played this game a few years back. Don't blame you, it's a fun game. It's a shitty game. Job's done. Yeah. That is one thing that will always stick in my head for the rest of my life. Job's done. Great voice. I'm pretty sure they removed it in Warcraft 3 Reforged and just added some other type of a new thing. Sounds like something they will do. I do, Knuffle. May it rest in peace. May it rest in peace. Right, so it looks like this is basically their sheer limit. They can't walk any further than this area. Yup. Mortar combat. The dwarves. That is something that still sticks with me. Can't believe it. Right, so I do want more elite housing slash districts slash whatever the hell you want to call it. Of bloody course they did. I'm just speculating, I'm not saying they did, but I won't be surprised if they did. It's the most uninformed, baseless accusation I can make. That's the sad part of all. Like, I can make it and truly believe that they will do something like that because they just... It's like they said, you know what, we really want people to hate this game. Let's do whatever we can so people will hate it. I'm surprised they didn't go as far as to say, let's remove modding support because we're afraid they're gonna make the new Dota. We won't be able to cash in on it. Ay ay ay. People, man. People. Okay, so yeah, all of this is actually a setup for this little palace right over here. Ta-da! Hey, hold on a minute. I am guessing they also removed the I'll attract the enemy with my human call. I'm so wasted. I'm so wasted. Man, I don't know. I feel like Blitz are just... I think I talked about this before, but they went nose deep. They went nose deep. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. So I do believe I need a herbalist stall. Well, actually, acupuncture. I know that I need acupuncture, and probably also Dewa's temple, Dewa's shrine. Dewa's X shrine. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was so excited to have Warcraft 3 be reforged because, you know, it's actually pretty fun to play it modded. I think I played, well, I played it modded with a bunch of people back in the days, and boy, did we have a blast. No, no more. It's dead in the water. That's the worst part of all, like, not only did they release a shitty version, they just completely, totally annihilated the old versions. That was a big FU right to the people. Alright, so they are gonna be needing appetizing food. So let's actually finish the marketplace, shall we? Because I am actually talking nonsense and we're not getting anywhere. Food, hemp, check. Ceramics, check. Silk, definitely a check. Lacquerware, I guess so. Now the good thing about the fact that we need food... Ooh, aye. The good thing about us needing food... sorry, the good thing about us needing lacquerware and the likes is that I can improve the lacquerware production. That's what I was trying to get at, but I got sidetracked by my brain. Thank you, brain. So let's double down and make a massive lacquer production as well. Don't think it's just Blizzard, it's the culture. Nothing that's on top can have an opinion or that would be insensitive to someone. It's really, really difficult and complicated in my opinion. I think what people said, or the problems that people had with Blizzard are definitely something worth mentioning. It's definitely not clean or ethical what happened. But I feel like once it becomes a problem, you have to purge all your products of literally every single thing that can be interpreted in the wrong way. Suffers a famine? It's complicated in my opinion. Opinion of the Israel-Palestine conflict in the middle. Yeah, that type of stuff, that's gonna get you screwed over. But like, part of it is just, you know, some stuff can be innocent fun, but some people actually, like, where somebody can read a joke, somebody else could read sexism. And if somebody points out it's sexism, they're offended. And that is fair. That is very fair. It's the same about, you know, if... yeah, let's just keep it at that. Let's just keep it at that. The point I'm trying to make is, it's a real shame that their opinions and the way that they act and behave causes the loss of such a good potential. I can't really blame it on Reforged either. Reforged is just a blunder and a failure from the start, let's be fair. I would like Blizzard to sit down and be like, well, we really fucked this up, it's time for us to fix this, but... I don't think even if they had any issues, they still won't do it. They'll probably try to capitalize on the... not the Dota market, the Battle Royale market, there you go. Bufu thinks less of you. What do you mean you think less of me? Get out of here. Let's bump those wages to very high. Why are we having devolution? I have cancelled my imports? Yes, I have cancelled my import. Oops. Lots of silk, by the way. Lots and lots of silk. We need to up or import, so let's establish a trade route with this guy. It grew too much, it is no longer capable of change, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a culture that's rooted at the deepest level of the organization, and it's really hard to get rid of it. If they claim to get rid of it, it's probably they're just quiet about it. Wasn't it bought by Microsoft? Microsoft apparently has the same type of issues. Microsoft has issues. Microsoft has real issues. I won't say it's sexism in this case, but it has serious issues. Are we going to ignore the cost by sweet? Yes? I have no idea what that is. I'm stupid and ignorant. I'm a stupid, ignorant Western man. That's my excuse. What am I trying to accomplish? I want more people to import from. That's the important part. I want more people to import from. Specifically food. Food will be great. Stone will be great as well. Specifically food. Yes. Yes, cabbage. Need ceramic, produces wood. Yeah, so I did mention I wanted to build a military, right? Uh-oh. There. That's all I wanted from this thing. To flip it. The maximum amount of forts have been reached. That's terrible. So these guys need appetizing food. Let's see if we can procure some appetizing food. Why do we not have access to appetizing food yet? We do. Come on, Ying. Great when Ying opens up. Excellent. So yeah, we're gonna be buying fish and rice. Done, done, and done. We can sell some lacquerware as well. Yeah, so we're now mass producing lacquer. Let's also up our production of lacquerware itself. And let's make sure the gods don't punish me. We're actually doing pretty well, all things considered. I expected us to be murdered 5 times over by now, and yet here we are. Not murdered yet, hashtag. Wait, no, it's the other way around. Shit. Ay, ay, ay. Access to a herbalist. Ah, so you do need access to a herbalist. Where are the invading armies? They can stay gone. Don't worry about it. Let's not talk about them. Let's not talk about them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make some friends over here. I don't want to demand things. I want to request an alliance with you. I want to request an alliance with some other people as well if I can. I'll send you some silk, because I'm a nice guy. Let's send this guy some millet, 16 whole bundles of it. Happy New Year! Alright, we're now selling lacquerware as well. Appetizing food. It seems that appetizing food is pretty hard to come by. Also, why are we not storing wheat anywhere? RIP. Lacquerware and silk. You should be accepting wheat, 16 of it. And how about some ceramic? No, how about... No wheat. How about we accept some hemp? Hemp, 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 hemp. There we go. Perfect. And then I'll set up another warehouse. Yeah. I was really hoping that Reforged won't be a bad game. Surprise, surprise, it actually was. Gasp. Alliance rejected. That actually did give me an audible gasp. Right, I'd like to establish a trade route with you. You're respectful. Angyang is respectful. Let's send them lots and lots of wood. There we go. Anybody who receives huge sacks of wood would respect me, right? Let's send over some lacquerware. Surprisingly enough, we are actually oh lordy. Surprisingly enough, we're actually lacking the lacquerware. I'm starting to think... Oh, before we forget, there is this really cool temple. Oh dear god, the thing is large. There's this really cool temple that we gotta build. Guess we're gonna be building it in the middle of nowhere. Shit. I was secretly hoping that I could build it either, you know, in front of my city, maybe behind it. I don't think we can rotate it either, but yeah, let's build it right here. No, we can't. Shoot. Where would I even build it? Don't... Ooh, maybe? Maybe we can build it deep into the woods. That will be pretty cool. Wait. I think it's roughly like this. Okay. Let's get stuff fixed up and we'll build it nice and deep right here. Perfect. Wow, that actually is working out way better than I anticipated. Oh man, it's gonna be so cool. For now, let's build this road all the way through. Let's rebuild the guardhouse that we had. Where's my guardhouse? Where's my guardhouse? Right here. Look at that neat feng shui. Everybody loves some good feng shui. Wait, hold on. I'm building the temple right next to the woodcutting district. Yep, that's cool. Anyways, this is one thing that we can use or a massive amount of unemployment for. Slave camps. Oh yes. 2 carpenter guilds. I guess I can have like 2 mason guilds as well. Alright. So I think this is literally the only thing that is left for us to do. Ah, well, I guess also lingerie. Oh shoot. Animals. Ah, that's better. Right, time to build a cool temple. But yeah. I don't know, I was stalking the other day, or actually I was stalking today, it's not even the other day, I was literally today. I don't even think there's any games I'm looking forward to playing or buying. Like, it's pretty sad if you think about it. I've mostly been playing old games. You know, games that were released 10 years ago. There's no modern game which makes me go like, oh my god, I totally want to play that. It's gonna be so amazing. You're gonna be able to shoot and, I don't know, all sort of other weird nonsense. Instead, it's just very, very boring, very plain. Is this what it's like to be old? Not looking forward to anything new. Dear God. Xenonauts 2 when it comes out. Yeah, you're right. I actually am following the development of Xenonauts, surprisingly enough. I was kinda excited for it like a year ago, but I think they're still working on the beta. So it's like, I guess maybe next year. But yeah, there's Xenonauts 2. Maybe Bannerlord once it's quote-unquote fully released, right? But besides that, nothing really stands out to me. It feels very weird and awkward. Mostly because I'm just not used to it. Maximum amount of words have been reached. Can't even supply appetizing food to my citizens. I can't believe it. Silk has been too distant. Alright, I actually want this to only hold up to 12 pieces. But yeah, I actually can't believe we've managed to sell roughly about 36 pieces of silk. The expansion has been amazing. Alright, so the next question is... who else wants to buy silk? Yulen, that guy. Alright, let's send him over some silk to say thank you. I should do the same to the gods, by the way. For me, games have lost their purpose or changed. I don't know. I feel like part of it for me is, you know, getting old. Back in the days, I would love to play RPGs. I will think it's quite enjoyable, but nowadays it's like, oh, it feels tedious. And quite often I just lose interest. Now they are like fast food. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a few good examples. I know there's a few games I've played quite extensively and I lost interest in them rather quickly and immediately I just basically quit playing them. And that didn't used to happen back in the old days. Look at me, back in the old days. And we'll be playing for quite a while. I remember staying up like entire evenings just playing a game. Oh, the good old days. Yulen is grateful for the silk. Well, that's great, Yulen. How about we establish a silk route? Also, I probably should try to establish some trades again. Let's alliances. Let's see. That's also this is a really nice thing. And make sure the gods don't try to murder me. That might be nice. Happy New Year! Back in the days, I played games for myself, no internet walkthroughs or a let's play that tells you what to think. Oh man. One thing I can't stand, that is just me, like, if I want to play a game, I will not be able to watch a playthrough. Or a let's play. It feels like somebody is spoiling the game for you. But... man, I feel like games back in the days used to be more difficult as well. I still remember playing Tomb Raider as a kid. Maybe it's because I was a kid. But having to read through walkthroughs and guides in order to like figure out how puzzles work. Because otherwise you'd just be stuck for days on end. Nowadays it's all like, oh yeah, follow the big red flashing arrow. As the giant text on the screen tells you to press E to pull the lever. Like, well, that's nice. Ah, trade for Julian's. Oh, come on. Ah, well, at least we have one ally. That's quite nice. I'm starting to sound like an old man. I'm so terribly sorry. Ay, ay, ay. I guess we can buy some game meat. What's wrong with me? Alright, I think we can actually just ditch one of these farms, but I'll keep them because they look neat. So, how's the lacquerware going? 27, ka-ching. Alright, so Anyang, I would love to request an animal. Yeah. This guy's the worst, I hate him. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Send him some additional lacquerware. How about we send them some cash? I'm sure they understand the value of cash. Admiring. Alright, let's get an alliance with that guy. Yulan, same for you. How about I send you some cash instead? We're sitting on 30k thanks to our silk trade. Silk is so powerful. There's this MMORPG, The Secret World, that had awesome puzzles. Yeah, but the controls of that game are so painful and clunky. I've played it. Yeah, fair disclaimer, I've played it. But boy, the controls are so damn clunky. I really do like the concept, it's just... Ooh, a fazant. Thank you. Woeful, grateful for lacquerware. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's try this again. You're agreeable with me. You're also agreeable with me. Then accept my request. Wu becomes an ally. Excellent. Hey Wu, how about you give me an animal? I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, I don't blame you. Thank you for stopping by there, chocolate. Good evening. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Better care than my people, at least. What do you mean? There is no access to appetizing food. What do you mean there is no access to freaking appetizing food? I'm starting to think the game is just messing with me at this point. An ancestral shrine. Can we... Wow, okay, I'll slow clap for that. A freaking ancestral shrine, how could I forget about that? Alright, last but not least, let's request one more animal, and with that, we should have our animal objective completed, which means we just have to build the Grand Temple. Tasty food, that is fine. You guys are not receiving any appetizing food. I wonder why. I wonder why. What's the problem? What is the problem? Why are you guys not receiving appetizing food? There's 5 food types available right here in the granary. There you go. I do wonder if this guy was just simply stuck on crappy food. Maybe. Well, either way, here we are. I never finished the wall, did I? Let's finish that wall. Happy New Year, as they say. Alright, let's get a Curran statue. Let's get some more gardens. Let's finish that royal district in style. I'm happy. I'm definitely happy right now. I'm quite satisfied with how this looks. Ah, Confusion Academy. Ah, the appeal of the neighborhood needs to increase. Ah, c'est la vie. So, it is what it is. Very appealing, most appealing, most appealing. I'm actually surprised he managed to evolve, whereas this guy is not evolving. Happy New Year. But yeah, so you can't really squeeze these together without not being able to get enough peel going. It's good to know. Good to know. By the way, how's the temple coming along? It's progressing. It's definitely progressing. Let's make sure that my goats actually aren't too pissed off at me. They are. Rip. Have some weapons. At least the wood and the ceramics are really close by, so that's quite nice. We also have stone available, so it's a big win all around. It's mostly just building speed that we need now. Alright, let's watch this temple get slowly but surely built over time. There we go. Now we have a nice garden as well. Man, this is one hell of a temple actually. I expected the temple to be a lot quicker done. I just expected one main central building, that was it. Apparently we're gonna have our own dedicated wings with statues inside of them. Yeah, I feel like I should have gotten started on this way earlier. Ooh, improved buildings. Auspicious. No, say what you want, but my feng shui is actually not that bad in most places. Emphasis most places, some of them it's actually pretty damn bad. What's the next thing that we need? Oh, clay, really? Okay, well how about we accept some clay over here as well? Like just 2 pieces or some crap like that. 4 pieces, there you go. I always forget, I really hate it, but I always forget that ceramists sometimes also simply just need clay instead of ceramics. But hey, at least we're overproducing clay, so big win. Yeah, our city is stable. It doesn't look half bad, thankfully. Housing block, I won't call it necessarily stable. But it isn't too shabby. We're selling a crap ton of silk. I'm gonna limit the silk export. He says very happily as he's just lowering the regular limit. Rip. Yeah, let's stop exporting silk down here. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how it looks. I mean, not super happy. I wish I had done a better job on my elite district. That looks pretty crappy. Also, I'm gonna have to figure out a better setup for this, because I think one straight path doesn't really cut it. I need to have a similar type of circle going. The nice thing about the circle is that if they're past the halfway point, they use the other path to walk back. So you get free tiles or free coverage. Oh my. Wow, this has changed quite a bit. Yeah, that was quick. Unhappy. Here, have some weapons. Smile, thank you. Oh, we're actually getting a stone wall. That's really cool. I like it. Cling, cling, cling. Yeah, I feel like I should have gotten started with this way earlier. Usually you always end up having to wait for these big monuments to complete. Why the hell did I build a... Wrong with me. I'm no longer too happy with the gardens. Alright. Now we have a road. You know what, let's fancy the road up a bit. Let's make it nice and fancy. Ah shit, I deleted too many trees. How the hell? Oh, that's how I keep doing it. Apparently, I didn't notice this, but apparently this is a cliff, and I actually clicked one lower below the cliff. Huh. Yeah, there you have it. mean, this looks nice, right? The road doesn't look fantastic, but I'll take it. And the Grand Temple Complex being completed. It looks pretty grand. Though I kind of wish I could have rotated it. Alright, and with that, I think we have everything in the bag. Quite happy with the city. For once.
Plants and herbs offer many medicinal benefits.
Well done. King Saw is favorably impressed by the Grand Temple Complex. He also spends hours of time observing the wild animals you've managed to stock the grounds of his palace with.
Ah, big win, right? Oh!
The aging Zhou dynasty has witnessed the refinement of many new technologies and the development of new weapons and ruthless new means of waging war. With it have come the emergence of Confucianism and the birth of Taoism. It has also been a troublesome time, rent by strife and much bloodshed. The era of the weak kings of the Eastern Zhou is fast disappearing, for a new power rises in the West.
Oh. New power in the West? Can it be the Qin dynasty? Yeah, as I said before, I think today will be one mission. I know that if I do another one, we might be going about until like 2 AM. And I'd like to get my sleep, so that's where we'll wrap it up for today. And I guess go to bed early. Next time we can tackle the Xin dynasty and bring it to glory and shame. But that will be for next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good evening. And take care. Have a good one.